No time to waste until this little ledge up here. We're going down the fast way. And guess what? It was a horrible decision. But I don't care, because in the end I didn't take a bazooka shot in the face. And that's pretty much the only kind of criteria that you need to remember. If you don't get shot in the face by a bazooka, then your endeavors are a success. Yeah, we're gonna have to come back to this door later because it's time locked. So in the meantime, we're gonna have ourselves a little stroll in what is the most recognized level of the entire game, because this is the first level of the Shareware episode. The hunt begins. And what else can I say? Back when I was a kid, that was the greatest level of everything. And I really mean it. This level just did a really good job of showcasing all of the little things that you could do with the game. The enemies, most of the good missile weapons that you see into the game, the traps. Yeah, it's really a perfect showcase of what the game could do and does. Well, that was the perfect first level. And also, this level probably has one of the best songs of the entire game too, which is called Going Down the Fast Way, as I implied earlier with my little remark. Even the guy who did the music for the game, who is Lee Jackson, at least he made something like 90% of the music into the game, implied that this was one of his favorite songs of the entire game. The other ones I think was Mistake and finally, well, the boss song that you heard into the first boss level, and which also plays into the Shareware episode, but we're not gonna hear his favorite song until quite some time. For this one level, I'm also going to be shooting down all of the life items because, well, they pissed me off into the latest update, but also, yeah, you get a bonus for shooting them all up, so... Also, the green guy up ahead is a strike team. They randomly duck roll in order to avoid your bazooka shots, and, well, I save up their introduction until now because this is the first level in which you start seeing them a lot. Yeah, even though you normally don't meet strike teams until the second episode of the retail game, they appear on the very first level of the Shareware episode. Another secret going down the shitter, if only because I decided I'd shoot down all of the life items. Wasn't doing this a great idea, but hey, I needed to showcase that at least once. Just to showcase the kind of pains that you have to go through in order to even accomplish this bonus. Like I said, a lot of the bonuses in this game are really ridiculous. So anyway, I'm gonna backtrack to the beginning of the level in order to get to that time-locked door of earlier, because yeah, it opens after 3 minutes, and yeah, you even get an elevator into the very first level too. One of the reasons why I decided to save up the Shareware episode and only play it in small chunks is because, well, actually some of the stuff that you see into the Shareware episode do not appear until quite some time into the retail game proper, so yeah. For instance, there's another enemy type that we have yet to see into the proper game, which are the patrol robots, and into the Shareware episode you see them into the 4th level, but you don't see them until episode 3 into Dark War, so yeah, everything is just introduced so fast. Yeah, there's really not a whole lot of enemies that are exclusive to the retail version, and even then I'm pretty sure that the Shareware episode had all of the best enemies, but yeah, this is why you went to that secret, an extra life, and also a machine gun, because you also get a machine gun into the very first level of the Shareware, something that once again did not occur into the retail version unless you happen to be lucky enough to kill a high guard that had a machine gun for you to use. But guess what? This level has 2 machine guns too, and one of them is not even placed at a secret location, and also we can finally add up the fact that some of the high guards into the level will randomly drop machine guns, but they're not that plentiful into the level, so it can be somewhat tricky to do. In a nutshell, I pretty much consider the Shareware episode to be the greatest set of levels that were made for this game, or at least the first 2 levels are really hard to beat. In fact, I think that the very next level is my favorite level forever into the whole series and all of this. I mean, out of nostalgia, I always thought that one level was better, but, well, the next level is really nice, even today. You will see it in due time. In the meantime, I'm doing a whole bunch of retarded acrobatics just to shoot life items. That bonus really sucks, because usually well, in order to even be able to shoot all of the life items, you need most of the time to find all of the secrets, because a lot of the secrets of the game will have life items. So that means if you skip a part randomly, then you might probably just screw yourself over and you're probably not gonna make it. But even then, you can probably still fuck yourself over by just picking a life item or missing one that is just tucked up into a random corner. Yeah, it's much more fun to shoot a whole bunch of enemies with drunk missiles instead of shooting things that are supposed to give you life, and even then the bonus is really insignificant. So yeah, there's really no point in doing so, unless you really want to have bonus, but hey, might as well do the tour guide for a bunch of the retarded stuff that this game has too. Jesus Christ, will you turn to kill the enemies that are shooting you in the back? Yeah, I'm watching myself play right now and this is really painful. In just a few fraction of seconds, I already was down a lot of health. Oh, and yeah, I don't think I even talked about the asbestos armor, so yeah, might as well talk about it. It protects you against fire, as well as explosions. It also protects you against bazooka shots, so all around it's pretty neat, and it usually ends up saving your ass whenever you're facing lightning guards with bazookas, or later enemies that you'll see into the game, because a lot of enemies into the game will end up having explosive weapons, and, well, it'll help you a whole lot more than your bulletproof armor, mind you. Or you can just have God Fire to kill everyone. Yeah, that's a God mode demo right here. The best thing that you could have. So that's the end of the level, but I'm still missing a secret, and I'm missing a whole bunch of life items to destroy. Oh boy, is it fun. More so when they're placed into those kind of arcs like that you usually end up having by jumping into the air, but you also get another one-up by going there. Yeah, that doesn't count as a life item because there's no way to destroy them anyway. So yeah, God mode is really effective for killing enemies, but, well, it's not that useful in order to destroy life points. Yeah. It was so boring that even our god was yawning during the whole process of doing this. He's like, is this what I'm using my powers for? Jesus Christ, give me something better to do, please. I know that I'm not a god, and I know for sure that oh, you're a god. Doing this condition is awful. But at least we're almost done. There's just a whole bunch of items that we have here. Yeah, they even give you lifts in order to get something like 10 life points or something. Better just go to the end and finish it off. Yeah, Bowl and China Shop. That's the name of our worthless accomplishment, which served up pretty much nothing and probably would have ended up giving us more points if we collected them all. So, hooray? Nah, I guess not. And besides, yeah, even the game itself was so overly unenthusiastic because it just did that really pitiful ricochet sound instead of having the triumphant bowling noise whenever you toast a level. So, coming up next, the second level of the Shareware episode, Mist Mountain.